too. I learned a lot of things. I've been doing me, I've been doing okay. Come fuck with me, be my Beyonce. Know you love me, but girl, you're crazy. She's so great.
Welcome back to Let's Help You Grow Now, because I'm here to help you grow now. I'm doing a reaction to Earl Sweatshirt. How to control your mind to achieve creative success.
It's like this is gonna be as important as we treat it.
Shout out to Earl Sweatshirt as well. I remember listening to him all the time back when Odd Future, him with Tyler and stuff. And it was real active. So I did see a viral video of him going viral recently. So, well, that was like a year or two ago. So hopefully he's still doing his thing.
Because it rings true all the way around, like from 3 Stacks to like Kanye. Like however important you treat yourselves, how everyone's gonna treat you. So if there's like a disconnect between me and mine, like then I'm gonna be disconnected from it. You know what I mean? So when I put it up, it's gonna be less genuine if people see it come up from like something like Vivo or like, you know what I mean? Just something that's more of an entity than a person that people like got attached to. That is gross and it like puts people off. Ultimately, is a lose-lose for everyone. Forgive me for the time that I haven't really treated what's been bestowed on me like the blessing that it is, which is sometimes just simply enjoying. Like I don't have to like overstate the enjoyment of it. Sometimes the enjoyment of it can just be enjoying it. Like, and you just move on. Like, it's like, cool, clear the deck, toast the drink, have fun, see where it takes you. I think for the first time, I'm like, yo, this is okay.
Think outside the box.
Explore. Like, you're not informed enough to make life decisions. So you're exploring, you're learning. But that's kind of the nature of the beast, bruh, of life. Like, this is not nice. You know what I mean? It's not designed to kind of to be. My friend said his father told him that like when he was younger. He was like complaining that he wasn't happy. He was like, that's not in the pamphlet. Like you're not supposed to be happy all the time. Yeah, I think that's important. I had a friend that was talking about the importance of fantasy in terms of like liberation and like just what that means, like thinking outside the box. Because you have to, because your thinking has literally been put in a box on purpose. So you have to be fantastic. You have to go see something that might not be there. But I feel like any time that I've been less attached to the truth, no matter what adjective comes before the truth, whether it's the sad truth, the unfortunate truth, the fortunate truth, whenever I've not been attached to the truth, then I'm really, really sad, dejected, and lost. As long as I feel like I'm really looking at the facts, then that's the closest I can get to like feeling good because I'm informed. I know what's going on. If the cool thing to do is to be socially aware and politically aware, it can bring in mad imposters, which is what I was saying. But I don't think it's all bad.
Share your knowledge.
Maybe I feel like that concept could be a bit aspirational though, because I feel like there's context for everything. Like in life, like we come from something. We don't occupy a space of nothing. You gotta share that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a fuck, bro. Nobody cares if you like retained all this knowledge. What's its utility if it's not helping someone?
Learn to be
like emotion isn't logic. So I'm not gonna bring that into a place where everything is like a geometric proof on this side of music. So it has to be like only truth. Like I have to remove all emotion from it. And the only truth is that they got an F. 0% went right, and that has to get acknowledged. Remove my emotions from it, remove race from it, remove anything from it, remove importance from it, 0% right. I don't know, you always see it, like whether it's like in like gospel or like whoever, like it gets crazy. Like with the prostration shit when you just give yourself up to something. And that's why it's like not, I'm saying it's not like a competition thing, because it's like y'all be making me like, this is way more different and like romantic and like dark. I fuck with everyone else's music too. I'm just aware of the very big difference, and it's not like a good or bad thing. I can't even speak for the unknown, which is, but I can, like, the science that makes sense to me is that this is not sustainable because the foundation is rickety. So in building a home or building anything, you gotta tear down your foundation. Yeah. So, and then people can figure out what the house looks like or what the next thing is gonna look like.
Embrace your
It
past.
just has to get acknowledged that a mistake was made, because like, and I think it is at this point, like after some stuff that happened yesterday, but it was just like in the moment, like they let it get spun like I was on a pedestal, like complaining about some nuances, you know what I mean? When it was really like 0% of what was supposed to go right went right. Like y'all got an F. Like it's not chill, like you're in the red zone. And no one acted like they were in the red zone. That's what had me the most hot. I didn't even give a fuck about the mistake. If I had gone anywhere else than where I went, then I wouldn't have done the work I needed to do to be who I am right now.
Create moments.
That's what I mean by creating moments. Like, I'm not fucking with it if it doesn't put itself together. If I gotta try too hard, because that's when you know that something else is like guiding the music, you know? And that's how you know it's gonna hit differently. It's gonna like strike, like really, really strike something. I'll be mad at people because we all got the same resource, which is the world. You know, like even the ones that aren't in my immediate, like in the outside circle of like, I'm talking about the ones that are close to me. Like y'all see what I be on. Like there's clearly ingredients. You feel me? Like from how you live your life to like the music that you listening to. And I think just because I was always like too nosy my whole life. I was just always in people business. It was always easy for me, you know, like in terms of like, especially with something like rapping, like when I was younger, however much life and experience you put into it is what people are going to be able to get out of it. You know what it is? Better allegory is like a driver. Right. It's like I'm driving a car and you're the passenger as the listener. If I'm a really good driver, if I have total mastery of this car, we can have a bit more fun.
Yeah.
Like you might not know where we're going or like how we're going, but I can like go off of the road. You're showing who you are. You're showing what your influences are. You're almost showing how you grew up. And the realest ones, you're trying to pay homage to this thing. So you're honoring it with those details.
All right, make sure y'all click the links in my description. Always check the links in my description, you guys. I got a lot of things in there that definitely can help you grow. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. This is by Earl Sweatshirt. What's this video called again? How to control your mind to achieve greater success. Your mind is a powerful thing, so use it, especially when you're doing your music.